People will often ask me, Rihanna, how do Christians justify voting for someone as vile as Donald Trump? So let's talk about it. Now, before we get into it, it's really important to understand the mindset and belief systems of this group of people. When I say group of people, I'm talking primarily about white evangelical circles, since they are his primary support group. And just as a disclaimer, I am not saying that every white evangelical church supports Donald Trump, but the majority do. When you are raised in these circles, you are brainwashed and conditioned to believe that you are the only group of people who know the absolute truth of the world. And you are also raised to believe that it is your mission to convert the entire world into believing as you believe. It's also really important to understand the role of prophets in these groups. So prophets are people who have been ordained by God, ordained by the church, to be the voice of God to the people. They were prophets in the Old Testament, there are prophets in the New Testament, and now there are prophets now. These prophets oftentimes get put on pedestals where they get treated like royalty. They will walk into a room, you are instructed to not bombard them, you are to respect them, and you are to honor them. These prophets, a lot of them, have prophesied that Trump is the chosen president for the United States of America from the voice of God. God is going to use Trump to turn America back to God. They also will manipulate stories with things like the Jezebel spirit, which is primarily used to target women who have opinions and who have strong personalities. It is used to silence them because in the Bible, Jezebel was a very evil queen. So essentially, when a strong woman comes along, it's not uncommon for the church to deem her as a Jezebel, especially if she's kind of going against what is the norm. So think of somebody like Hillary Clinton, think of someone like Kamala Harris. People in these circles have said that they carry a Jezebel spirit, and the Jezebel spirit is of Satan, and it is to destroy America. Okay, so let's dig into how they justify the vile things Donald Trump does. Number one, they believe Donald Trump when they say that the media is out to get him and that there is fake news. Donald Trump has done a very, very, very good job at brainwashing his followers into believing that all media outlets, even right-wing media outlets, are out to get him. He's done a very good job at convincing them that he is the one who knows the truth, which sounds kind of similar, right? They're used to following people who claim they are the ones that know the truth. So when you take the fact that he has convinced them that the media lies about the things that he does, and then you take the fact that the prophets have convinced the people that they are the voice of God, it's really scary when you're in that world to go against the voice of God, because you essentially will feel guilty and afraid if the world comes crumbling down and it's your fault. I speak that from experience. I've been very open about how I voted for Trump in 2016. I was very much deep in the white evangelical world, and I watched the videos of the prophets talking about how God was calling Donald Trump. God was going to refine him into becoming a godly man. God says that he is rough around the edges, but he will use them because he uses broken people. And it can be a very scary thing to start doing research outside of those circles.